Good day everyone! Welcome to Math with Teacher Justin. On today's topic, we're going to talk about special right triangle, which is the 30, 60, 90 triangle. So, now on to our video.
Okay, let's talk about another special right triangle, which is the 30, 60, 90 right triangle. So, we have a theorem in getting the measurement of our legs and our hypotenuse. So, in a 30, 60, 90 triangle, the length of the hypotenuse is twice the length of the side opposite to 30 degrees. So, this is the shortest side of our right triangle. Next, the length of the side opposite 60 degrees is square root of 3 times the length of the other leg. So, it will be x times square root of 3. So, this will be our formula in getting the measurement of this special right triangle. So, let's have some examples in applying this theorem in getting the measurement of each side of a special right triangle. Alright, let's have our first example for today. So, for example, we're given this triangle and we're just given one of its side, which is the side opposite our 30-degree angle. So, we're looking for our B and C. So, to solve for the measurement of the two sides, we will use the theorem about the 30, 60, 90 triangle. So, let's start first in getting the hypotenuse. So, we know that the length of the hypotenuse is twice the length of the side opposite to 30 degrees. So, we can say that C is equal to 2 times A. So, we substitute the value of 6 to our equation. So, we have C is equal to 2 times 6, which is our hypotenuse is equal to 12. Okay, now that we have our hypotenuse, let's solve for the measurement of our other leg, wherein the length of the side opposite 60 degrees is square root of 3 times the length of the other leg. So, we will use this equation. B is equal to A square root of 3, wherein A is the shortest side or the side opposite the 30 degree angle. So, let's substitute the given value. So, we have B is equal to 6 square root of 3. So, let's multiply. We will have the measurement of B that is equal to 6 square root of 3. And now, that is our completed measurement of this triangle. Alright, let's have another example. So, for example, we have this 30, 60, 90 triangle. And we're given one of the legs of this triangle. And this leg is the side opposite our 30-degree angle. So, in solving the measurement of our leg and our hypotenuse, we will use the 30, 60, 90 triangle theorem. So, in that theorem, it is stated that the length of the hypotenuse is twice the length of the side of the opposite to 30 degrees. Okay, so the length of the hypotenuse is twice the length of the side opposite to 30 degrees. So, we will use this equation in solving the hypotenuse. So, C is equal to 2 times the side opposite our 30 degree, or in short, the shortest side. So, let's substitute our given to solve for the hypotenuse. So, C is equal to 2 times 15 and C will be equal to 30. Therefore, our hypotenuse will be equal to 30. Okay, so now let's solve for the other leg. So, the length of the side opposite 60 degrees is square root of 3 times the length of the other leg. Therefore, we will use this equation, which is B, the side opposite the 60 degree angle, is equal to the shortest side times the square root of 3. Okay, so let's substitute our given. We have B is equal to 15 square root of 3. So let's multiply. 15 times square root of 3 will be 15 square root of 3. Therefore, our measurement for the side opposite 60 degrees is 15 square root of 3. Alright, okay, let's have another example. So, for example, we're given a 30, 60, 90 triangle and our given is the hypotenuse. We're looking for the measurement of the two legs, A and B. Now, in order for us to solve this, we will use the 30, 60, 90 triangle theorem, wherein it is stated that the length of the hypotenuse is twice the length of the side opposite to 30 degrees. Therefore, we're going to use this equation in order for us to solve for the value of A. which is the shortest side. So C, the hypotenuse, is equal to 2 times the shortest side. So let's substitute our given. We will have 8 is equal to 2a. Let's divide both sides by 2 to isolate a. So a is equal to 4. Now that we have our shortest side, which is 4, we can now solve for the measurement of the side opposite 60 degrees. And according to the 30, 60, 90 triangle theorem, okay, the length of the side opposite 60 degrees is square root of 3 times the length of the other leg. Therefore, we will use this equation. B is equal to a square root of 3. Let's substitute the value of a, which is 4, to our equation. So b is equal to 4 square root of 3. And we multiply 4 times square root of 3. That is 4 square root of 3. Therefore, our other leg, the leg opposite or the length opposite the 60 degrees is 4 square root of 3. Alright, okay, let's have another example. So for example, we're given this 30, 60, 90 triangle and we're given the hypotenuse and we're looking for the measurement of our legs, A and B. So, like I said, we're using the 30, 60, 90 triangle theorem wherein it is stated that the length of the hypotenuse is twice the length of the side opposite our 30 degree. Okay, so we will use this equation, C is equal to 2a, to solve for our shortest side. So it is very important for us to get the shortest side first in order for us to get the measurement of the other parts. Okay, so knowing that there is a relationship between the hypotenuse and the shortest side, we will solve it first. So C is equal to 2a. Let's substitute our given. So we will have 22 is equal to 2a. Let's divide both sides by 2 to isolate a, and a is equal to 11. Okay, so our shortest side will be 11. Now that we have our shortest side, 11, we can now solve for the measurement of our other leg, wherein it is also stated in our 30, 60, 90 theorem that the length of the side opposite 60 degrees is square root of 3 times the length of the other leg. So we will use this equation, P is equal to a square root of 3. So let's substitute our shortest side, which is 11, to our equation. So B is equal to 11 square root of 3. So let's simplify. So 11 square root of 3 will be the measurement of our other leg. Alright. Let's have another example. So for example, we're given this 30, 60, 90 triangle and one of the given measurement is the side opposite our 60 degree angle. So we're looking for the measurement of our other leg, which is the side opposite our 30 degree angle, and our hypotenuse. According to our 30, 60, 90 triangle theorem, okay, it is stated that the length opposite the 60 degree angle is square root of 3 times the length of the other leg. So we will start first with our B, because in order for us to get the hypotenuse, we need to get the shortest side first. So we will use this equation. So we will start with B is equal to a square root of 3. Our first objective is always get the shortest side. So if we don't have the shortest side of the triangle, or the side or the measurement of the side opposite our 30 degree angle, we must solve it first. Okay? Then the other. Then after that, we will now proceed to substituting our given. So we will have 6 is equal to a square root of 3. Then we divide both sides by square root of 3 to isolate a. So a is equal to 6 over square root of 3. Now we're not yet done because we're going to rationalize. So please do not forget to rationalize your denominator. So to eliminate the radical sign in our denominator, we must multiply both numerator and denominator by square root of 3. So multiplying both numerator and denominator by square root of 3, we will have 6 square root of 3 over 3. Take note that square root of 3 times square root of 3 will be 3. If you multiply the square root of a number by itself, you will just copy the radicand. Okay? So, let's simplify if possible. 6 divided by 3, that is 2. So, our A is equal to 2 square root of 3. Okay. So now that we have our shortest side, or the side opposite our 30-degree angle, which is 2 square root of 3, we can now solve for the hypotenuse. Using the 30, 60, 90 triangle theorem, it is stated that the length of the hypotenuse is twice the length of the side opposite the 30-degree angle. So we're going to use this equation, C is equal to 2a. Okay. So let's substitute the measurement of our shortest side, which is 2 square root of 3. So we will have C is equal to 2 times 2 square root of 3. Let's multiply. So 2 times 2, that will be equal to 4. So the measurement of our hypotenuse is equal to 4 square root of 3. Alright, and let's have our last example for today. So for example, we're given a 30, 60, 90 triangle, and one of the given measurement is the side opposite our 60-degree angle. So we're looking for the measurement of our leg, the shortest side, and the hypotenuse. Okay, so in order for us to solve for the leg, the missing leg, and the hypotenuse, we will use the 30, 60, 90 triangle theorem, wherein it is stated that the length of the side opposite 60 degrees is square root of 3 times the length of the other leg. So again, we will use this in order for us to solve for the value of A. So we will always start with solving for the measurement of our side opposite our 30-degree angle. Okay, so we will use this equation. B is equal to A square root of 3, wherein B is 15. Let's substitute, and let's divide both sides by square root of 3. So dividing both sides by square root of 3, we will get A is equal to 15 over square root of 3. We're not yet done because we have to eliminate the radical sign in our denominator. We need to rationalize our denominator by multiplying both numerator and denominator by square root of 3. Let's multiply. So 15 times square root of 3 and square root of 3 times square root of 3. So we will get A is equal to 15 square root of 3 over 3. Take note that when you multiply the square root of a number by itself, you will get the radicand. Okay, so let's simplify if possible. 15 divided by 3, we will get A is equal to 5 square root of 3. Okay, that will be our shortest side, or the measurement of the side opposite our 30-degree angle. Okay, now that we have our shortest side, which is 5 square root of 3, we will now proceed to getting our hypotenuse, wherein it is stated that the length of the hypotenuse is twice the length of the side opposite to 30 degrees. Therefore, we will use this equation. C is equal to 2a, wherein C, the hypotenuse, is equal to twice the length of our shortest side. So let's substitute the value of A, which is 5 square root of 3. So C is equal to 2 times 5 square root of 3. Let's multiply. So 2 times 5, that is 10. Therefore, our hypotenuse is equal to 10 square root of 3. Alright.
Now that you already know how to solve special right triangles 30, 60, 90 triangle, it is your turn to try it. Please click the link in our description box below in order for you to test your skills. That's it for today. Again, I'm Teacher Justin. Goodbye, God bless, and stay safe. See you on my next video. Peace.